Ottawa's real estate market is driven by a highly educated, data-reliant demographic anchored in the public sector and tech industry. Buyers here do not make impulsive decisions. When selling your home, you face a distinct choice. You can adopt a passive list and wait approach, putting up a sign and hoping for the best, or you can execute a highly proactive, data-driven strategy. The passive approach often leads to listing fatigue. When a property sits on the market for weeks or months, buyers notice. They immediately assume something is wrong with the house. That perception carries a heavy financial penalty. Losing momentum in those early weeks destroys your negotiating leverage and typically forces severe price reductions to attract any interest at all. The counter strategy to this is called the launch effect. Instead of waiting for interest to build, we engineer maximum market momentum and urgency within the first 14 days to secure firm offers. This table compares the outcomes directly. A stale listing suffers from high days on the market and multiple price drops, while a property utilizing the launch effect generates high velocity and clean, firm offers right out of the gate. In a discerning market, a property that languishes versus one that commands a premium comes down entirely to upfront strategy. It has nothing to do with luck. The traditional real estate model relies on a solo generalist. One single agent attempts to juggle lead generation, market analysis, staging, digital marketing, and complex negotiations all on their own. That model dilutes expertise. Vidal Co operates on the power of the collective, a specialized framework designed to eliminate that bottleneck. Our infrastructure places a dedicated lead agent at the center, supported by a specialized backend team of stagers, digital strategists, print designers, and concierges. This division of labor lets the team deploy print media and targeted digital campaigns simultaneously without delaying your launch. There is a trade-off here. You are relinquishing the idea of a single point of contact doing every chore. Instead, you must trust a coordinated multidisciplinary team handling their specific disciplines. By offloading the marketing and logistics to specialists, your lead agent is liberated. They spend all their time on high-value tasks, vetting potential buyers, analyzing market trends, and executing your negotiation strategy. Trusting this specialized collective ensures every aspect of your property's presentation operates at an elite standard. That precision secures your competitive edge. Before we go to market, we execute a process called asset valorization. We physically prepare the home to neutralize any minor flaws that cause buyer friction, generating an immediate emotional connection instead. Our 14-day strategy starts with a walkthrough to identify cosmetic repairs, like fixing cracked tiles. Next, we deploy staging and deep cleaning to maximize the buyer's perception of space. Finally, our media team captures cinematic 3D tours, building digital anticipation before hitting the MLS. This timeline is intensive. It requires a strict upfront investment of your effort and will cause some minor disruption to your daily routine while the contractors and stagers do their work. However, your lead agent will strictly curate your to-do list during the walkthrough. We focus only on high ROI improvements, so you never overinvest in unnecessary fixes. This process forces a transition. A disorganized, lived-in space becomes a streamlined, high-value asset ready for the open market. Some properties are already in excellent condition and require very little physical prep, but the strict evaluation process itself is non-negotiable. This intensive, front-loaded effort is the required cost of converting a standard residential property into a highly liquid, premium asset. Once the home is ready, we face the pricing paradox. Counterintuitively, lowering your initial asking price can actually increase your final net proceeds. Modern real estate pricing relies on understanding strict digital search algorithms, not just comparing recent sales. Buyers search in rigid, predetermined brackets. If a buyer caps their search at $800,000, a $799,900 home sits in the visible green zone. Price at $805,000, and you fall into the invisible red zone. Pricing exactly at market value captures this algorithm, boosting your property's visibility by 40%. As a seller, your natural instinct is to artificially pad the asking price. You want to leave room for negotiation. That padding strategy hides your home from the best buyers. It triggers the listing fatigue we discussed earlier and leaves your property stranded on the market with zero leverage. An accurately priced listing acts as a focal point. It generates immediate, concentrated market velocity by forcing multiple buyers to write strong offers quickly. By capturing the search algorithm up front, you force buyers to compete against each other. You negotiate from a position of immense leverage rather than a position of weakness. When high velocity is achieved, you secure top dollar for your asset and a smooth transition to your next move. At Vidal Co, every sale triggers our Buy a Home, Save a Dog initiative, turning closing day into a new beginning for a rescue animal. We offer the new buyers the chance to adopt a dog from our partners at Bullies in Need or Ottawa Dog Rescue, with our team covering the standard adoption fees. If the buyers decline, we still make a $300 donation directly in your name to support the ongoing care of animals waiting for their forever homes. This community initiative also applies to your next property purchase if you choose to buy with the Vidal Co team. This structure ensures that a standard real estate transaction creates a tangible, meaningful impact for local animal rescues. Our partnership dynamic is straightforward. You provide the physical asset, and Vidal Co deploys the market data and the specialized collective to sell it. Here are your next steps. Prepare for the physical audit. Review the pricing spectrum with an open mind, and trust our collective to handle execution. Pause your preparation anxiety. Your agent will arrive at the walkthrough with a tailored, data-backed roadmap built for your property. By committing to this active, data-driven methodology, you bypass the passive listing process entirely with the Vidal Co team. You are now fully prepared for our listing appointment, equipped with a strategy that maximizes your equity while leaving a lasting impact on our community.